Hey, what is going on, guys? Sports 15 here, and today we have another episode of Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB 13, the show. So here we go. We simulated game 2. We won that one 3-2. We had 9 hits. They had 3, and they had 1 error. We had none. I believe that Josh Johnson pitched this game. Once we scroll down in these box scores, Brandon Morrow pitched. He got the win. He moves to 2-0. He went 8 innings with the 2 hits, 2 runs, and Feliz got the save, giving up 1 hit, no runs. So we won game 1, which I showed you guys in the last episode. Won game 2 after simulating there, and then we're going to simulate game 3 because I'm playing the first game of every series, and then I'm playing every elimination game. So we simulate game 3, and we win that one 5-2. The Twins had 2 hits, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and we had 5 runs. 12 hits, no errors. So great pitching in the past 2 games that we simulated. A total of 6 hits, 3 in each game. Harrison went in this game, pitched in this game. He pitched 8 innings, giving up 3 hits, 2 runs. Both of them were earned. And then Neftali Feliz picked up his 4th save of the playoffs. So we go up 3-0 in this series. And we are over the Minnesota Twins. We got game 4 at home because we did not have home field advantage because we were the wild card team. So if we win this game, we will have a chance to go undefeated into the World Series. But the winner of this will most likely be playing the Washington Nationals because they're up 3-0 as well in the NLDS. I believe that's the team that I saw right there. But you can see we are headed to game 4 at home. The Blue Jays lead this series 3-0, and it should be a pretty good matchup here. We can sweep off these Minnesota Twins and head to the World Series with a chance to take on the Nationals if they win as well. So Kyle Gibson, their ace, Rookie of the Year winner, he started game 1 and he's also starting game 4, is pitching for the Twins. And we have Ricky Romero pitching for us. So it should be a pretty good matchup. Ricky Romero's first appearance in these playoffs. Top of the first, 2-2 count, and he's going to strike out Pedro Ciriaco for the second out of the inning. And that would be it for the top half of the first. Nothing else would come out of that inning. So top of the second now, 3-2 count to Aramis Ramirez. He's going to take the up and in fastball for ball 4. So we have to deal with the runner on first with 1 out. Aaron Hicks up, and he is going to take a fastball down in the zone into the right center field gap. It's going to drop between the right fielder and the center fielder. Austin Jackson picks it up off the wall, throws it into the cutoff, and Jose Reyes cannot make the throw in time. So Aramis Ramirez comes around to score on the Aaron Hicks double, and they will take a 1-0 lead here in the top half of the second. So to the bottom half of the second, Melky Cabrera up with 1 out, and he's going to hit this ball into right field, and that will be our first hit on the day. And we got a runner on second now after he was moved over on a fielder's choice, and Brett Lowry's going to get this hit off the end of the bat, just squeaks up the middle, and Melky Cabrera is going to score, and Brett Lowry's going to get into second base. So we're not done yet. JP Arancibia comes out with an 0-2 count, runner on second base. Oh, he needs a base hit, but he's going to swing at an away slider, and that will do it for the bottom half of the second. To the top of the third, and Nuchuri Aoki, I always get that name mixed up, he's going to swing at a fastball down in the zone for strike 3. To the bottom of the third, Yasiel Puig up with a 2-1 count, and he's going to get this ball into left field for a base hit. So we got some pretty good speed on the base pass with Yasiel Puig and Jose Reyes coming up. We turn the lineup around, and he is going to take a 2-seamer down below the strike zone for ball 4. So we got runners on second and third now. Bautista up, and he's going to strike out. The throw goes to first, and Yasiel Puig decides to test it, and he is gone by a mile. If we got a better jump, we might have had a chance. Next up, Josh Willingham in the top of the 5th. He's going to swing at a changeup away, and that would be strike 3. So we're working in to the top of the 6th now, and it's still a tie ball game. Aoki up. He's going to hit this ball into left field. That's going to just stay fair over the glove of Brett Lowry, and Melky Cabrera is going to hold him to a single. So now top of the 6th still with Aoki at first, and oh my god, Ricky Romero is going to induce a wild pitch, and we will have a runner on second base, and Justin Morneau is going, well, this is Joe Mauer. This should end the inning, but Zobrist bobbles it, still has time, and then Encarnacion bobbles it as well. So we have runners on the corners now after that error with 1 out, and Justin Morneau coming up, and he breaks open this tie, gives the Twins the lead 2-1 after that base hit. Mauer moves up to second, and they still have a chance to tack on some more runs. Ramos Ramirez hits this one deep, and Bautista cannot track it down near the track, and that will be a double. Both runs will come around. Actually, sorry, the runner from first will stop at third. So they have runners on second and third. They're not done yet. 0-1 count. Ricky Weeks is going to hit this one to short. Reyes makes a nice play, but another run will come across on the putout at first. So now 0-2 count to the next hitter, and Encarnacion bobbles it, but he makes the play at first. So we do get out of it with giving up 3 runs. Reyes coming up in the next inning. He's going to hit this ball deep right field, just stays fair, and we will make it a 2-run ball game after that Jose Reyes home run to right field. I believe that is his 4th home run of these playoffs. He hit 2 in that LA game. I think that was game 1 that he hit the 2 home runs. But this is his 4th home run of the playoffs. Brings us within 2, and we're still in this ball game after that nice little poke by Jose Reyes. Usually a little bit of a faster contact guy, but he's been showing off some pop in these playoffs. So next up would be Austin Jackson, and with none out, still in the bottom of the 6th, he's going to hit this ball into left field. This one could get down, but Willingham tracks it down, and he takes away extra bases from Austin Jackson. Melky Cabrera up in the bottom of the 7th. He's going to get a base hit, his 2nd hit of the game, into right field. So we got a runner on first, and Melky Cabrera is going to take off from first, and the high throw from Mauer, he's going to get in there with the stolen base. We got a runner on second base, chance to drive in a run. Aaron Sebia, second chance with a runner in scoring position. He's going to gap this ball. It could get down, but Willingham tracks it down in the gap for the 3rd out in the inning. So Santos is going to come in for the 8th. Romero went 7 innings strong, giving up 4 runs. So Santos comes in, and he is going to perform with a runner on first base and 1 out. He's going to give up a base hit into left field. So they got runners on first and second and 1 out. They have a very good chance of scoring a bunch of runs in this inning after that good start. Ricky Weeks up next with a 1-1 count. He's going to hit this ball into right field. That'll be a base hit, and they'll have bases loaded with 1 out, and we have to get out of this jam to give us a chance at this ballgame. We're already down 2, and we got to hold this to as little runs as we can. Next up is Aaron Hicks, and he is going to take this ball deep right field, and this one is gone. That will make an 8-2 ballgame after that Aaron Hicks grand slam, and we are pretty much out of it. That was the decisive blow in this game, makes it 8-2, and we are pretty much done after that. Down 6 runs, only 3 outs left. Well, I think we have the bottom of the 8th and the bottom of the 9th, but Santos still working in the top of the 8th. He's going to get the next batter to strike out on a slider down in the zone. So bottom of the 8th now, 2 outs, 1-2 count to Austin Jackson. He's going to hit this ball into right field, and it almost gets down as a blooper, but Weeks tracks it down in shallow right field. Eduardo Sanchez is going to come in for the top of the 9th with a 2-1 count to Pedro Seriaco. He is going to plunk him, and we'll have a runner on first base with 2 outs, 3-0 count, and Mauer is going to ground out into the inning-ending putout. Bautista is going to strike out in the bottom of the 9th when we are down to our last 2 outs after that K. So next up would be Encarnacion, pretty much our last hope, because after this our lineup does thin out, and he's going to hit this ball into left field. And Willingham is stopping at the track because this ball is gone. Makes it an 8-3 ball game, and we are getting closer and closer. We're itching our way back into this ball game. we still are sort of in this game. If we can get a couple more runs here before we get to our final out, we might have a chance. You can see the scoreboard says it's not over yet, but we're still down 5 runs after that blast from Encarnacion. They're going to switch their pitcher up, so Gibson goes 8 1/3. So they switch their pitcher up, and I think, Casey Finn comes in for his 6th appearance of the playoffs. He has a 5.4 ERA. Not too good of a playoffs for him. But he's going to face Melky Cabrera, our 5-hitter, with 2 outs. And 0-2 count. Cabrera's going to swing at a slider down in the zone. Does not make contact, and that will be your ball game. So the series score moves to 3-2 in favor of the Toronto Blue Jays. We still have a chance to win this series. We have to win 1 of the next 3 ball games. So hopefully we can do that. Head to the World Series to take on the Nationals. I'll tell you that they do win the NL West, my bad. NLCS, that's what I'm talking about. Aaron Hicks is the player of the game. He went 2 for 4 with a double and that clutch home run, the grand slam for the Twins. So you can stay tuned for the box scores, all that good stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description, same as my YouTube account. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.